Hello there everyone, this is iMark3. Welcome to the big Stompy Robot Simulator, as I insist on calling it. That is not the name of the game, no. Just to be clear, because there's been a bit of confusion about that lately. No, this is MechWarrior Online. And you are joining me today for the walk of this thing in a brand new colour. Yes. I managed to scrape together enough funds to get a copper colour, just for you, Raz. So, this is the King Crab 000B C version. Oh, well, it's the BC version. Oh, wow, this is prehistoric. And it's also dubbed the Raz Crab. It's the product of the, it's the product of the Christmas stream a few weeks back, where I was talking with Raz at the end there, and going through combination things, and we hammered out the basis for a mech configuration, and this is it, what I've wound up with. It's been tuned and tweaked as far as I can take it, so it is time to just send it in there. So, this is what we've got to work with. Now then, this is built on a standard chassis with light ferro armor plating, so off to a mid-tech start there, because we've got basic structure and a high-tech armor. But from there we've got an eclectic mix of thingamabobs and doodads, which is basically what Raz was wanting. So yeah, here we go. We have an XL300 engine with 2 heatsinks installed, giving this thing a 48.6 top speed, pretty decent. Even if the XL does reduce survivability a little bit, on King Crabs I do find that tends not to matter so much, because the King Crab tends to lose its center torso before the side torsos 9 times out of 10, at least in my experience with it. Then the primary weapon system is what we settled on with Raz, which is a triad of large pulse lasers. Yes, indeed. So quite a bit of pinpoint mid-range burst damage there. Then backing them up in a long-range bombardment role is an LRM-10 with Artemis upgrade, fitted with 2 tons of ammunition. This is for indirect fire if I'm out of position or I can't quite get to the target, then I can start bombarding it with missiles at long range just to help contribute. And then from there it's like, if I can see them, the Artemis kicks in and the missile spread gets reduced and they do more effective damage. So, you know, stuff like that. Then in the center torso we've got a laser AMS system. Once again, this was requested, so it's got automatic energy defense against incoming missile fire, which can be useful, I must admit to that. Lastly, as backup weaponry in the arms, we've got a pair of LBX-5 ACs. This is my contribution for the most part because, well, we couldn't settle on what ballistic weapons to back it up the rest of the equipment with, so after messing around, I've wound up with 2 LBX-5s with 4 tons of ammunition available. So this is like a crit-seeking mid-range option as well, so this is effectively a medium-range loadout. Lastly, backing it all up, we've got a Beagle active probe, once again requested / essential piece of equipment. So we can help lock onto things faster, we can detect things more accurately, yada yada yada, stuff like that. And we've got 5 double heat sinks to try and keep this thing cool. If the laser AMS doesn't kick in, this heatsink arrangement can more or less keep up with the pulse lasers, and then either the LRM or the LBXs. But if everything's fine, this mech will start to overheat. That can't really be helped, unfortunately. But yeah, we've got, I think it's an effective mix of loadout. A lot of precision, we've got long range, and we've got crit seeking. So we can definitely make people duck for cover. One of the primary uses of an assault mech, after all. Yes, indeed. In terms of skills, by the way, this thing has maxed out operations, so this thing has got as much heat management as it's ever going to get, and it's got some mobility tweaks and some sensor tweaks, so it's got things like radar deprivation to help hide from incoming missiles and things like that. I won't show you the skill tree because, you know, but this thing is actually maxed out in terms of skills, so in that general approach, this thing can't get any better. All you could do is side grade it into something else. But anyway, let's take this Raz Crab out for its walkies and see what this black and copper behemoth can do. Here we go.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Fleet Command, coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to HPG Manifold. The game mode is Domination. I don't know why I was flicking into first-person camera there. That was kind of weird. Oh well, let's do the weapon test fire. Yeah, build up 25% heat because, you know, treble large pulse is going to build up a lot of heat no matter what. Wow, look at that flame job on that annihilator. Oh, it's the MB, the missile version. Oh, they've just lost someone. Looks like a mid to heavyweight machine that they've just lost through a disconnect. That gives us an advantage. If we lose, it's going to be silly of us. But anyway, let's get my arms open so that I'm ready for combat. Though honestly, I've noticed there's not really a lag on the Crab between its pods opening and then weapon firing. I think they might have changed that a little bit. But since I always open my pods, I just didn't realise. I don't know. And apologies if I wind up coughing, because I am definitely bunged up. Anyway, I'm guessing he's got MRMs or SRMs since he's going down that way. If he was LRMs, he'd want to stay outside.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Okay, here we go. We've got enemies starting to appear. Oh, that's a mad dog. So of course it's. I was following that thinking, why is the supernova stopping them firing? But no, the supernova's over here. It's a similar kind of silhouette actually. Oh, oh, damn it. That's an LRM 80 supernova, I believe. Oh well, that means I'm the one to push up. Okay, is there anything visible up here? Switch to hit tracking.
New target acquired.
Hello there. Okay, he's got radar deprivation because he just blinked out on the radar so fast. So it's me and this Centurion pushing up the slope. But I'm going to take some cover over here because I don't trust that guy not to poke up again.
Target acquired.
Oh, there's someone below us. It's a locust. Right, ignore that.
New target
Oh, hello.
acquired.
Oh, he's very far away. Never mind. If he's a kilometre away, then he's got to be on the outer boundaries or something.
New target
It's a
acquired.
direwolf. Yeah, that's a very far away direwolf. But yeah, they're just poking and prodding right now, but... Yeah, SRM. Hello, take that. I'm actually in a bad position. I'd rather have my other side.
Need assistance.
Target destroyed.
Gotcha. Ooh, I'm taking fire from that side.
New
What are
target
you? An Irby.
acquired.
Hello, Irby. Oh, I've lost track on him.
New target acquired.
I've not had a chance to find my LOMs yet. I would like to point that out. Nope. I'm just trying to make sure that they don't get a
New
chance to like
target
pop out.
acquired.
Oh, I'm too far under the cover. But yeah, oh, my seismic sensors are kicking in. I just realised, I was wondering why is the map red, and I forgot this mech has a
New
seismic
target
sensor on it, so I can
acquired.
pick up movement. If I'm not moving around, I can pick up the
New
movement
target
of
acquired.
enemies around me within a limited range. So if I stop moving, I can tell there's a whole bunch of enemies gathering around this
Target
area.
spotted.
New target acquired.
Would help if the Centurion wasn't in the way, but it looks like we're going to be firing down
New
at people.
target acquired.
Nope. Unfortunately, my large pulse lasers are in the torso
Target
mount, so I
spotted.
can't angle them downwards properly. What the? Not sure who that was.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Yeah, I'm starting to overheat a little bit now that all my
Heat
weaponry is
level
firing.
critical. Warning, incoming missile.
Okay, yeah, I need to back up a little bit. Just let myself cool off. Yeah, as you can see, the large pulse's precision damage combined with the crit-seeking potential of the
Target
LBXs is actually
destroyed.
rather nice. Because the large pulse is a burst of 33 damage in very tight order.
Target
And
acquired.
then I've got the crit-seeking LBXs for
spotted.
melee engagement range. Well, actually they're mid-range as well, but I can use them closer up anyway. And then I've got the LRM for long-range fire support. But just trying to do that. How are we doing? We're currently at 7 kills. Hello, Jenna.
New target
I
acquired.
think I clipped his leg a little bit. But we
Target
really need to... Yep, there
destroyed.
goes Locust. Right. We
New
really need to
target
push up a little bit
acquired.
and... Yeah, enemy artillery strike, doesn't matter. Keep on firing. Yep, he's ducking into cover underground. It looks like we're playing hunting now because there's only 4 enemies left.
New target acquired.
Ooh, a cicada. I'm not sure how to get at him, so I'm just going to stop here for a moment. There's something down the slopes that way, so I'm going to move that way. And drop down. It'll break my legs most likely, but, well, it won't break me, it'll damage the armor, but I'll be okay.
Target destroyed.
Okay, good, he's dead. Right, who's next? There's someone right
Target
below
spotted.
me. Right, backing up. Full reverse. Drop, 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 drop. Whee! Crunch. Yep, they're all down here.
Target acquired.
Right. Okay, that just leaves an Irby. Poor little Irby. Yeah, he's running for his dear life right now. But yeah, I'm liking this. I mean, when we were putting it together, I was thinking, this is a good solid basis because of the high precision damage of the pulse lasers at mid-range. I mean, Raz was talking about using standard large lasers for heat management, then we
Target
shifted to
destroyed.
ERs for sniping, and then thought, hey, if we're actually going for a mid-range loadout, we'll go, let's side grade into pulse lasers because more damage and better heat management at a cost of some of the extra range. And yeah, it's definitely a solid one. Damage done, 291, outright kill, 6 assists. Yes, indeed. I also wrecked a bunch of components, and I was working with my team, and I actually had my AMS was working. I didn't even notice it doing anything, but apparently it was working. Oh well. But yeah, let's roll on match number 2. Here we go.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command and ground troops, defend our base and assault the enemies.
Okay, here we go. Match number 2. Welcome to Frozen City. The game mode is Incursion. So blow up the enemy base and or blow up all the enemy mechs. Excuse me.
So how are line breakers?
My throat is all messed up.
Shock.
Also, word of warning, we've got a whole bunch of talkers.
You just run in, basically fast, do some damage. Drive it like a medium.
Yeah, so I might be breaking off in my commentary quite a bit for talkers, so, you know. But we've got some people that sound alright, so, you know. Anyway, match number 2. This is where I review the loadouts, but I
Got a
don't really,
Raven going for Fox 6.
I don't really know how to go about it.
Target
I'm not
acquired.
gonna run out there and open. I'm gonna get up here in the town, the buildings.
I mean, you could charitably call me a veteran by virtue of how long I've been playing the game, even if I'm still kind of rubbish. I will never consider myself good overall, but because I don't play it consistently.
Prospect coming in from Golf 6.
Got Mistlinks out here as well in Fox 7.
Whoops, and I just walked into a tank trap. Oopsie.
They're all pulling out the
New target acquired.
Yeah,
Golf 7.
thing is, I knew as we were putting this Raz
Just
Crab
remember, light
together,
things up, guys,
the
so we can
weapon
get
balance was
arms on
good.
site.
But
New target.
now that it's actually been put in
acquired.
practice with the LBXs as its backup projectile weapon, I think it's actually a solid build all
Target
round.
acquired.
It's not super specialised except for being
target.
Pushing Fox 7 pretty hard.
like medium range overall. So it's a mid-range weapon platform, but it can deliver a lot of damage
I
in
can't,
that range.
push Fox 7, Fox 8, I cannot contest that energy point.
I am moving towards it.
They got a couple of Hellbringers in there.
Charles over there. Yeah, I got people over there.
3 Hellbringers
F6.
over in Fox 8.
Okay, I
Standard
can't
build.
handle that by myself.
Charlie Zeus scored.
I can't handle 3 Hellbringers by myself, but I can at least drive them back rather badly. Because Hellbringer is still, despite being 3 of them, they are still only a heavy, and a lighter heavy at that.
Did I miss things for you?
So they're going to have to deal with the King Crab coming at them. Oh, they've got a rack. Jeez. Ah, missiles.
Roger that, moving Echo.
Warning, incoming missile.
Yeah, there goes my pulse.
Missile.
Yeah, they are pummeling me too hard for me to withstand it. They also know where I am because of the whole... They've got a UAV up.
New target
But
acquired.
at least I can
UAV, Echo 7.
drive in, at least, and try to push them down a little bit. Their lights are moving to Echo 8 as well. Watch out.
Net lights are all here in Echo 8.
New target acquired.
Looks like we've got a massive melee going on over here. Jeez. And I'm out of position, but I'm launching missiles left, right, and centre, just trying
New
to
target
drive them back
acquired.
a little bit and do some damage. Watch the team fire,
Warning,
please.
incoming missile. New target acquired.
Yeah, I'm gonna get just focus down on this way.
Warning, incoming missile. Heat level critical.
Ow.
Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
No,
Oh, there you go. Where's he gone?
Help over here.
Heat level critical.
Affirmative.
Oh, there goes my
Well,
heat
definitely
level.
not
Yeah, I
computer.
knew that was going to happen soon. Oh, they've
Nothing.
noticed. Back up, my right torso's getting
Torso
crippled.
critical
I,
damage.
oh, right torso's open. That
Behind
is
the
a
Gulf 7, running out in
serious
the open.
problem. Yeah, force that Raven back. It's
Irby,
too...
linebacker, watch your back. You got an computer pump it up.
Okay, good. Hellbringer down. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Oh, someone's got a jingle bell horn. Alright.
Target destroyed.
Good.
New target
That,
acquired.
there goes their machine gun mech.
Target destroyed.
Good job, guys. Keep pushing.
Target destroyed.
Good, he's dead.
Well done,
I-
gentlemen. One left.
I overload so
What are we
quickly when
looking
I'm
for?
firing
Yeah.
full throttle. My armor is in ribbons, but
Just go attack their base.
I was right about how the King Crab's fear effect would come into play, because they outmassed me considerably when I was starting to wade in on that side. But one-on-one directly, they could not take me. So every time they started to focus on me and I returned fire, they would back the hell up into cover because, frankly, I've got a lot more guns than they do.
Over the wall.
And such is the danger of 33 precision damage straight off the bat.
Target acquired.
Okay, hello, turret. I think you're dead, actually, aren't you?
New target
Can't
acquired.
lock on. I get the feeling I've overloaded too much on ammo, though. If I have one
New
criticism of the
target
build, I think
acquired.
it's that I've got too much ammo, flat out. My...
Sorry, Medcat.
Oh, it was an Atlas.
What was it, Atlas?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
New target acquired.
Their disconnect.
New target
I
acquired.
don't know what the Atlas was, but apparently there was an Atlas left. They would have said it was an Atlas unless it
New
was like...
target acquired.
oh god, it was a DDC! Oh jeez.
DDC nonetheless.
Oh dear. That was a serious blow to them, losing a
Target
DDC.
destroyed.
We've come
Jeez.
out victorious.
But yeah, my only criticism of the mech really is that I think I
There
put
you go.
too much ammo into it. I always do err on the side of more ammo than less. And maybe I could see myself like dropping like a ton of ammo for the well, probably not for the LRM. I wasn't finding the LRM consistency. I was finding the LBX consistently during that for the most of it. Maybe drop a ton of LBX ammo. I'm not sure. The problem is that First off, 388 damage, 5 assists, 2 killing blows, one of which was a solo. So that Hellbringer I took down, I think that was a solo kill. So yeah, I was definitely anchoring that side against the enemy Hellbringers, and then later the lights when they waded in as well. But when the lights joined in, I had also got backup from my own side of lights and mediums, so I can't claim that I was holding it there. But yeah, such is the danger of a 100-ton mech. It makes people very wary when trying to face off directly against you when you're descending on them with all weapons firing. So, you know, it's like, oh god, incoming assault mech, get the hell out of the way. I do love that fear effect that the 100-tonners can have. But the crit-seeking effect was also very useful in this. Let's take a quick poke at this mech lab-wise. LBX ammo. I think I can shed a ton of ammo for the LBX. The LRMs are worth 180 ammo each, but I said I wasn't firing those consistently, so I'd still rather have 2 tons of LRM ammo in there. It's just it's just been difficult maps to really try to bring the LRM into play very much, but I definitely had spare LBX ammo every time. There was another piece of equipment Raz requested, which was the command console, but the problem with that is it's 3 tons. And a million C-bombs, which I've actually got now. Take out an LBX ammo. My heat was struggling to keep up once I actually started wading into the fighting. And that was with only sporadic laser AMS use. So if that was fine more, I'd overheat faster. I need to find another 2 tons to fit that. Let's drop half a ton of ammo from the LRM munitions, because that's probably safe to do. A ton and a half. It's a bit iffy in terms of ammo reserve, but it's not my main weapon system. It's a backup, so you know. If only I didn't have Artemis installed, because Artemis is an extra ton. But it's part of the high-tech tracking systems that Raz wanted on this. I need a ton and a half somewhere. I can strip some out of the legs, that's for sure. So I can strip some out of here. Okay, that's got me down to 97.9. I don't want to drop below 3 tons of LBX. That's for sure. So all I've really got to sacrifice is a heat sink, which I do not want to sacrifice at all. Unless I just drop the legs, because the legs... No one shoots at the legs on a king crab, really. Because it's like... You've got this massive torso section where bristling with weaponry, so you kind of want to shoot that. So 52 will be safe on that, very much so. And then I can install a command console for a bit more high-tech sensor gear, which will give me additional zoom, additional sensor range slightly, but also a massive buff to targeting time. So between that and the Beagle Active Probe, I have a massive target time boost. Like, I think it's like totals about 60% reduction in how long it takes me to lock onto something and get information on it. And then they've got the LRM with Artemis as well, which has got better lock time. So yeah, I think that's about it for tweaking this particular mech. And also it's the end of the video as well. So a slight side grade there, better sensors but a slight reduction in ammo capacity and armor. Actually, you know what, I'm going to find the extra half ton. I'll just strip it out the legs some more, because the legs, as I said, no one shoots the legs of a king crab. They're too busy trying to keep track of where its torso is pointing, so yeah. And then I'll put that back up to 2 tons of LRM ammunition. I'd rather have half ton of ammo over a measly half ton of armor any day. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm done messing with that, so yeah. This has been Iron Mark III playing in the Raz Crab. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I think this was a keeper. It's definitely a flexible mid-range assault mech platform, so, you know. And it's very good when... If the enemy sees you descending on them in full fury, all weapons firing, it's like, oh no, get out of that thing's way right now. Yeah. See you all later.